I was on the cusp of turning 30, already a wife and mother, I found myself utterly lost and broken. I was weary of being the only one holding the family together, the only one making money, the only one there for my son, and so on. All of this was self-inflicted, of course, but we will unpack that later. The strong, independent women who had also raised me to be strong and independent were nowhere to be found to help lift me up and offer support. In fact, they secretly delighted in my suffering and constantly talked and plotted behind my back. It was then that a strong, masculine man led me out of my chaos and allowed me to really rest for perhaps the first time in my life. Certainly in my adult life, anyway. From the age of 14, I had been passionately driven to prove my worth and quality to my mother and grandmother, to not shame them. Now, it isn't that I wanted to submit to my husband. In fact, I had a great anxiety and distrust built up in me over the years of being fed the false narrative of, the world will fall apart if I'm not in charge. And that my husband was an incapable dolt, not able to take care of himself or anything else in his life, let alone myself or our offspring. It was simply the fact that I could not go on any longer. All of the years of those pressures, sprinkled with trauma and tragedy, had left me burnt out and utterly exhausted and incapable of making sound decisions for my family. During this involuntary rest period, I found myself thinking a lot about my family and my family history, as well as the family history and dynamics of my mate and my friends and peers and people that I had known over the years. And I found myself repeatedly meditating and asking the question, when was the last time this worked? Meaning family. When was the last time family was functional? When was the last time that dads stayed and didn't run away or get run off? When was the last time that children didn't have to deal with divorce? When was the last time that children didn't grow to resent their mothers? Our parents certainly didn't make the cut, neither did our grandparents. Surely our great-grandparents had something more to offer here. Nope, at least not in my bloodline. Back and back and back I went to the 1600s and found stories of divorce, deception, and dissatisfaction throughout. 500 years and nothing of value. So then I began to study the ancient tribal traditions of my family, including the more refined teachings of Basti. I took out my dictionaries and worked to translate old text, delving deep into history and herstory. Here I began seeing a new pattern, lost to modern women. Here I found passionate love stories and general rules and mysteries and secrets passed from mother to daughter and shared among sisters. Here was a time of monogamy and lasting happy marriage unions. Here was a secret playbook on what men want and the guidebook on how to be a good woman and a righteous shepherd. I applied these teachings to my own life and was amazed at how everything changed. How quickly I was able to have everything I'd ever wanted. How quickly my health and beauty were amplified. How the love and respect in my family flourished and how I gained more and more abundance each passing day. So, very carefully over the course of 7 years, I unfolded these teachings. I compared and contrasted between other ancient cultural teachings and found recurring themes, and I wrote them down too. I translated and reformed these timeless themes and teachings to fit a modern world for young, modern women. I have now returned to the Western world armed with these teachings to bring a change for the future of this modern world. I guarantee by the end of this first course, you will feel so much more vibrant and balanced. Be sleeping regularly, have more focus and intuition, have more awareness, confidence, and knowledge, be more intuitive and empathetic, be able to control your emotions better, raise your value as a woman. And you might even gain new skills, attract new friends and meaningful relationships, gain the attention of a potential mate if you are looking, and learn something sacred. Whether your goal is to be a successful career woman or a happy housewife, this empowerment class and these teachings will help you meet your goals. Guaranteed, or your money back. Just kidding. The course is free, but it's still guaranteed. If you are ready to enroll, pop a comment down below and let us know that you're in, and tune in on December 24th for the first class. Also this month, we'll be learning how to make cheap, simple, comfy clothes by hand. Students will need a quiet space to view the videos and do the exercises. Give yourself about 1 hour to complete the class. A mat, blanket, pillow, or etc. to allow seating on the floor, a note or composition book, and of course a device to view and listen to the content provided. I will be posting more as we get closer to the class date, so be sure to check back for updates and answers to questions. I will be sure to add all of these to their own playlist and link on our main page once we get going. Thank you for heeding the call and checking out today's video. I look forward to being your teacher and helping you become the woman that our world needs.